boat. He asks about the damage Jack did, and Jack says, I attacked the one at the tail. Wraith may need glasses. He thought he was at the tail, and the head was a handle. Raucous laughter interrupted the battle. Next elemental moves to engulf Rogar and Jack. We both make saving throws. The next elemental tries the same thing. Jack fails and gets swallowed up. Balasar blasts the 4 elementals with a lightning blast, dealing 46 to the elves and 23 damage to Jack, who is still inside one. Jack presses his nose to the membrane, sees Balazar hovering in the air, and flips him the bird. He then attacks 2 others for 26 damage. Rogar then attacks the L holding Jack for 28 damage, but misses on the second attack. Jack presses his nose to the membrane and mumbles through the water.
Oh, God. Don't die on stream, okay?
Oh, the effects.
Yes.
I figured I had to do that.
Oh, that's funny.
The next 4 elementals all attacked Wraith, dealing a total of 84 points of damage. His armor isn't so shiny anymore. The next elemental attacks Egrenar, misses both attacks. Next L hits Rogar for 14. Egrenar attacks back for 44. Next L attack Egrenar for 17. Thorvin casts Guardian and Shield of Faith. Where's the fireworks? Yggdrasil polymorphs into a dire wolf and launches a firestorm, dealing damage to 11 out of the 12 elementals. No collateral damage, and kills one.
That's right.
Jack's turn. Flummoxed about what to do, Jack started talking to his cohorts and learned a new term, metagaming. It only took Jack 81 episodes to learn that's not allowed. So resorting to his old standby, which he does for the first time, Jack polymorphs into a T-Rex that has the letters MD scratched into his chest. The water L exploded. MD let out a blood-curdling roar, which, of course, had no effect on the L's. Then in his T-Rexian language, he said, "It'll tickle your innards." MD ain't no Dr. Pepper. MD Mountain Dew. Next elemental attacks T-Rex, and Jack loses concentration. Bye-bye, MD. Wraith breathes a sigh of relief that he's still alive. He attacks and kills one of the L's and shines up his armor in the spray wash. Next elemental attacks Jack and Rodan for low damage. Balazar, still hovering, attacks 3 L's left surrounding Wraith. He rolls double nat ones, takes a lucky, and rolls again. He hits, a little collateral damage. Wraith loses another 12. Then he attacks again with lightning bolt after some meta gaming from the DM. He hits 3 L's, but they're still standing, if that's what they do. It's rumored that they sleep in water beds. Rogar starts dissing his dad and says, "Watch this." He watches as Rogar does some damage, but no deaths. Wraith gets attacked for 12 damage, and again for 29, and again for 26. Wraith has a sliver of health bar left. Egrenar takes 11 points damage. Rogar attacks next for 16 damage. Egrenar attacks and kills one, turns around and kills another, saying, "See, son, that's how you do it." Thorvin flame strikes, then throws Wraith a 23 heal. Yggdrasil bites for 9, and then heals Wraith for 19. Rodan casts Eldritch Blast, kills one. Jack goes back to sneak attack and takes out another one with his 47 damage. Jack describes his skill shot. It just squirts through like a balloon. Wraith touches himself for 65. Thorvin gets attacked and misses both. And both misses. Balazar lightning bolts 2 L's and takes out the other. Rogar attacks, misses first, and takes out the second with a hit of 84. Wraith takes out the next one as it's trying to run away. The next L jumps into the water and disappears. Egrenar takes out the last one with a 69 damage. We are going to rest. Yad has the red box. Rogar was staying up with Yad. They both fell asleep. Yggdrasil was swept away to the netherworld of Los Viejos. Usually not good news. And he had to mute the stream. I couldn't hear what was going on with the other guys because he muted the stream for stream snipers.
Yeah.
That was a new one. I didn't know that one either. long discussion about what to do with the box. As we were sailing along, the swan boat shrinks down to its storage size. Wraith and Balazar avoid the water. The rest are wet. Yad recasts the boat. We all clamber on and set sail. We are about a day and a half away from Orovog.
All right, take your point of inspiration. Well deserved.
Very nice.
All right.
And for your ease, next time you don't have to record the specific damage for each.
Yeah,
attack.
I knew that. I was just decided when I was doing it, I'm going fucking.
He made it like a college basketball play-by-play.
Well, otherwise you'd be like, we fought some elementals. Here we are.
Right. See, I was going to take it all through the first round, and then I continued a bit longer than I was going to. But
I was just giving you the option.
Yeah.
You could do it however you want to do it. All right. So, you guys find yourself on the low res swan.
You should show Dave the swan.
yeah,
Yeah,
Dave's got to
yeah.
see this one.
I mean, who's Dave? Rodan.
I mean,
Rodan, excuse me.
Now, you tell me
Yes.
where the head is, Dave.
Well, you gotta.
Yeah, I was going to say you got to move some of the junk. There was only 2 guys on when we started.
It's an iceberg, but yeah, it's down here.
He knows
Oh.
it.
Oh, that's the tail, I guess. You're right. I see the head now, so there's the head.
Yeah.
So I guess you're moving north, right?
See, you saw the same kind of head that I saw.
I did, but then I actually, now that the all the bodies are gone, I see the swan head itself, right?
Yeah.
And when we started, there was
The
no wa-
handle.
Yeah.
He saw the
Handle.
same head that I did.
Yeah. I mean, to see this one, sometimes you have to squint your eyes and tint your head to the left, but
You got a
Yeah.
low res
Turn
world.
it.
The world.
You have to turn your head and cough.
That's it.
All right. So you guys continue sailing along. You guys all have taken a full rest, I think, since.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
so-
And yeah, and I need my ring of spell storing
Well,
refurbished. You know,
Polymorph in there.
Yeah, refilled again.
All right, I put polymorph in his spell.
All right.
So I'm healing up. I have damage, so I'm.
Oh, yeah,
all of
yeah.
your spell slots full.
They will be.
Yeah, you actually took some damage because you
Yep.
couldn't
I'm
hide.
listening to Jack.
I heard it. It hurt. I was worried I'd be dead.
Hey, Jack,
Yeah.
is your ring full? Do you have all 5 levels
Yeah.
in there?
The polymorph fills it up, I think. I think
Polymorph does 4, and then I think there's a level 1 cure wounds.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that, but Wraith was touching himself, so he didn't need that.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So you guys are sailing along, and it's pretty uneventful. Nothing major happens, so you guys take your rests while swapping the box, and no one really has to worry about falling asleep or anything. And you start to see the shape of Orovog out in the distance.
Land ahoy!
Now,
Land.
let me pull up my map and my spyglass. I'm pretty sure I have a spyglass.
I
You
think
do.
so.
You do.
So if I look at the spyglass and pull it out, would we be coming on like the southern end of the island?
Let me
Because we're trying to go to. We know where the Snake Town is.
Mm-hmm.
We would want to be aiming for that thing. That
Yeah, and
side.
that's the north western side of the
Yeah.
island, if I'm not mistaken.
What is that?
The
Tivadic?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I'd say we go sail up off the coast there.
Yeah. So you're gonna follow the coastline, or you're gonna get closer to the island first, or are you gonna try to make a wide berth?
I think we would want to stay wide as possible, like within sight of land, but not like we don't want to
What?
be
You don't-
seen from land.
What? You don't want to go wave? Hey, hey, Smiley.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So you make a wide berth, and it takes probably a good. It's a good trek to get that far along, and you're trying to stay. You want to be able to see the island, but hopefully them not be able to see you.
Correct.
So you barely keep the island in your view. And you're keeping an eye out kind of all the time with your spyglass.
Of course.
All right, make a perception check with advantage because you have the spyglass.
Spyglass.
I'm gonna hold it so that he gets double advantage.
Double advent. Oh, come on, roll 20. Roll 20, maybe crashing on me.
come on, there can't be that many people on there.
Yeah.
I double clicked yet. There's something happened.
Okay,
Right?
a 19.
No, that was me.
Oh,
I clicked persuasion.
Hold on. Here we go.
Balasar, what did I tell you about Eric clicks?
Boom!
I'm just making sure.
All right.
There you go.
Hey, that was worth the wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, so just out of the corner of your eye with the spyglass, you see just a little bit of movement in the water. And with a natural 20, you see what looks like the head of a woman come up and jump out of the water, followed by the tail of a fish, and dives back underneath.
Mermaids.
Ooh, yeah,
Nope,
Little
it's a
Mermaid.
siren. It's a siren.
No, it's mermaids. I've seen this
No, it's a
movie.
siren.
Was she a redhead?
Actually, she was blonde.
Don't go. Don't
Oh,
do
that's
it.
an
That's
'80s
your
movie
sister.
then.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I think
And,
I've seen this one.
wouldn't
You
listen
keep
to
on,
dating
you keep
advice
on
from
watching,
that
and she's starting to swim towards the boat.
Well, I assume she can swim faster than our boat can swan
Yeah.
away.
Yep.
Balasar has great taste in women.
Yeah.
No.
We need to don't listen to this one.
Okay, yeah.
How-
Egrenar, you hold your hand over his mouth. We don't want him talking to these chicks.
Yeah.
He'll
Dad,
be
he-
Well, there's
seduced.
just one, right? Or
Well,
are there multiple?
so
I-
far, that's all we've seen.
you know how mermaids are though. They travel in packs. There's gotta be more. But I guess
To the school of mermaids.
was her face friendly, or did she have like a trident in her hand?
She didn't seem to have any weapons. You couldn't really get a good look at her face. Her hair was kind of in her face.
I guess we keep on the same path, and
Yeah, just keep going and let her catch up with us.
and I'll I tell the team that a mermaid siren is coming.
if she causes any trouble, then we'll take care of her.
Right. And we're not going to avoid her, but we're not going to go out of our way to pick her up.
That's right. We're on a mission.
Right.
Are you gonna? You want to polymorph into Tom Hanks? I'm just saying that he might be a better ending.
So, as you guys continue along your path, she does start to catch up, and you see her kind of like on the right side of the boat, and she jumps out of the water and goes back underneath. And then a second later, she's on the left side of the water, on the left side of the boat, and she jumps out of the water and goes back underneath.
Can we talk to her? Does
Yeah,
she have any
do I know if they
common
speak
language?
English?
Anything?
I'm not listening to her.
Okay.
Make a,
Put your headset on.
I guess it would be a history check, yet or so.
History. God, get off my hot
Whoa.
dice.
Damn.
Holy shit.
So you actually read some books about mermaids and stuff in your youth, and you recall that they speak common, which is what you guys would all
cool.
speak,
Yeah.
and they also speak a language called Aquan. There are good merfolk and there are bad merfolk, and they are known to swim in this area. There are two factions of merfolk that live in this area. There are some that are good and there are some that are evil, but you can't really tell by looking at them whether or not they belong to one tribe or the other.
Okay.
They don't have certain colors they wear, like the
No,
They're not gang
Bloods and the
affiliated.
Crips.
yeah.
It's their scales.
So I guess I would, do we want to talk to this thing, guys?
I would think so.
Can't you turn into a fish and go swim with her?
I mean, I could.
Worst that
She,
can happen
Yeah,
is
he
you
might get
bit.
attacked.
she may capture me and hold
I
me
know, yeah,
hostage.
and then he's in their
Oh,
realm.
that's all right. Then we'll know. It's a bad one.
Then we'll know to
That's a
turn
bad
around.
one. Let's keep going.
But as
He's got
well, I
his
guess
oils.
I could talk as a fish to her. She would be like, "Talking fish, nice." I mean, is that what you're wanting me to do? Is go in the water
Well, we want to talk to her, and she's staying at a distance.
Well, she's close enough to the boat. I think we can yell at
Yeah,
her.
I think
Yell
she's-
at her when she
I think
comes
she's
out.
pretty hot, so Rogar jumps into the water.
Oh my god! See, it was Balazar I was worried about, and now Rogar's.
So his brother had to.
So
I'm worried about her being on the evil faction, a siren, and is going to try to like fuck with us.
Wait,
possible.
you the person who wanted to
It's
date
too late.
Tiamat?
I'm already in the water. I don't know why you're still talking.
Rogar
She's not
jumps
Tiamat,
up.
You know?
Rogar, literally the embodiment of evil. Rogar's like, it's not that bad.
I can turn her. I can
Not
turn
that
her.
bad. Okay. So Rogar takes a jumping leap off the boat and dives in. Rogar, make a let's say a acrobatics check to see how graceful it looks.
No, dear.
Picking up chicks off the
Yeah.
boat.
It's not a belly flop. It's a respectable dive. It's not like an Olympic style beautiful dive, but it's not ugly.
I'm a warrior, not a.
Yeah.
I'm not a swan.
Well, we'll need
Okay?
to stop the
Not a-
swan. Speaking of, I don't want to leave him, so I
Not a
pull the
swan.
magic
Okay.
swan lever, so we stop.
You pull the corresponding feathers,
Yes.
the low res feathers, and it comes to a halt. And Rogar, you see, she swims up to you and she says something in a language you don't understand.
Hey, I know you speak common, so my name's Rogar. We're on this grand quest. This is me being nice, so tell me about you. Tell me who you are. Tell me about your people. Tell me all the things I need to know,
Tell me your
please.
dreams.
She's like, oh, this is your nice voice then.
Yeah. You don't want to hear me when I'm angry. I'm pretty direct.
I think he's got a crush.
I do too. Is she topless?
She's actually wearing kind of like a chainmail, like.
Oh,
Top
chainmail.
You guys need to help me keep my cool, please. Thanks.
Yeah, chainmail turns on Rogar.
You don't know me, Wraith. You don't know me.
She says, well, I'm not sure what your quest is exactly, but if I could help, please let me know what kind of information you're looking for.
Hey, she sounds friendly.
I need to know what kind of traffic is coming in and out of Oravog, because I'm sure you know that Oravog is not a friendly place.
True. This is the very first giant swan I've seen floating through the water.
That would require investigation.
A few weeks ago, I did see a giant black boat going through, and when I took a peek, it appeared that there were some dark-skinned elves that I had never seen before. They were, a pure black skin, and they were.
Those are drow.
Ah, is that what they're called?
Yes, they're pretty evil. You don't want to mess with them.
Well,
Ask her if she's evil.
she's
She
like,
was. She's gonna say yes.
she's like, oh yes, I'm totally evil.
All right, well, does Rogar trust her?
Make an insight check.
Oh god.
So trusted.
This is like a,
She
like a
sounds like she's telling you the honest truth.
Okay.
Probably
smitten with her beauty. What an idiot.
But she's like, they made landfall probably a few days ago. I don't know exactly what their missions were. I couldn't understand the language they were speaking.
And where did they make landfall?
They made landfall a little bit to the northwest of here, close to the city of the snakes.
All right.
Tell her that's where we're going.
headed.
That's where we're headed.
Are you allied with them?
No, not really.
We're hunting them.
Jack, you can't hear what she's saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
This is metagaming, remember? I can hear you.
I whispered to Rogar, "What's she saying?"
Oh,
Now that's good role playing.
yeah, that's good. So I
she's
say,
like-
go ahead.
She says, you know that they're quite evil, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Very. So what kind of moral compass do you have these days among your merfolk?
Well, we're no fan of the inhabitants of that island, if that's what you are asking.
Okay, neither are we. Is there any other pertinent information that we need to know?
Well, ever since that ship landed, it appears that there was a lot of activity on the island in the city. We don't know exactly what's going on, but it appears that there may be some sort of fighting going on.
Ask her if she can go on land.
Are you and your people able to like get on solid surfaces and stay outside of water for extended periods of time?
Not extended periods of time. I can breathe air. The only thing is, I don't have much mobility, and she looks at her fishtail.
Yeah. Yeah, I look at myself and say I'm not very mobile in this water, so it's kind of reverse for both of us, I guess.
Well, is there anything else I can help you with?
What is that creature that you have in front of you?
This is a sea cat.
Oh, okay.
Sea kitty.
Oh, okay. Right on. All right. Well, do you have a name?
My name is name. Hold on.
Hold on, random name generator, female, go.
Oh my God, I forgot my own name.
Is that what there is? There's a.
My name is Nima.
Nima. All right. Well, Nima, thank you very much. I'm going to warn you to have your people stay away from the surface for at least a couple days. All right.
And do be careful if you're around these waters again. We're not the only merfolk down here, and we're capable fighters. So if the other faction finds you,
What do they look like? Do they look different? Is there anything like appearance-wise that sets them apart from you?
we can tell the difference between us, but it's very hard for folks of the land to tell the difference between us. Basically, everything they'll tell you is a lie. That's the only thing I can tell you that can let you know the difference.
Oh, okay. So
Wait a
the outside logical part of me says, well, then how do I know anything she's told me is the truth?
Yeah.
With your
But
insight
my
check.
Because you
Like-
did an
My
insight. You
character's like,
believe her.
oh, okay, great, thanks. Should help.
Well, that's what happens when you roll the 3 insight.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right.
Well, at least
Alright,
we know
thank you.
the's drow in the way, as well
All right,
as
so I make
snakes.
my way. I say thank you to Nima, and I grab a hold of some feathers, and I start climbing back up the swan.
All right. Well, actually, she says,
Rogar, tell us what
Nima says, hold on, let me help you with that. And she swoops up behind you and hooks her arms underneath your arms from behind and swims out of jumps out of the water with you and just
Holy
deposits you onto the boat and dives off the other side.
And
Boy, we don't
Rogar,
want to mess with them.
Rogar, all of a sudden, just you can't really see it, but he's kind of blushing a little bit. I don't know how.
Your cheeks are a little icier than normal.
Guys, I can't stand up for a few minutes.
I'm gonna have to sit down on this swan and relax.
That's how you tell.
Awkward boner.
Well, I guess now we know there's
We keep
drow,
sailing.
and I wave at Nima. Bye.
Yeah,
Voice always crack when you
you
wave
see
at
her do
Rogar.
kind of like a dolphin flip out of the water and wave in midair, and then she swims off.
Well, guys, I don't know how much of that you heard, but we are definitely heading in the right direction.
Wonder what
Lots
the
of
drow are
drow.
up here for.
Yeah, lots of drow head north.
Are they trying to get the artifact? Are they
wouldn't be
trying to
surprised.
get help the drag? No, we already I don't know what they're doing. They got to be trying to get the artifact.
That's what seemed to make sense.
We just need to brace ourselves and suit up.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. We're going to kill them anyway.
Yeah, I like the sound of that, Jack.
All right.
So, how close are we to like the land? Like where we think we want to land?
From here, you guys did stop for a little while. You're probably still a couple hours away from trying to get to where you need to be.
And is it getting dark? Like, I'm wondering if we should go in with the cover of night.
Mm-hmm. You start to think about how dark it's getting, and then the boat shrinks to the size of a little figurine, and you all fall.
Dang
Let's,
it.
Dude, since we're now, I guess, treading water.
Yeah.
Let's broom up and head on over there.
We could broom in silently.
I'm just above water with my flying boots.
Yeah, we don't want you to rust.
Yeah, I don't like to rust.
Yeah.
Well,
I had
then,
enough water already on this trip.
Balasar, I'm assuming you, as soon as the boat started to shrink,
I'm winging up.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
So, you guys all mount your brooms, and Egranar swims over to Jack to share a broom with him.
No problem. You can drive, Egranar.
That's not a weird sight, a halfling and a dragonborn on a broom. That's not strange at all.
That sounds like the beginning of a weird joke.
And then Jack puts his hands over his eyes.
Watch where you're going!
Yeah, Drusilla, I saw what you mouthed earlier when I said Nemo, okay?
Naughty. Naughty.
no, it wasn't.
He said Nemo.
I said that's the girl version of Nemo.
Actually, I saw a male mermaid name that was Nemok, and I just kind of shortened it to Nema. But it just kind of funny that it's kind of yeah.
We're finding Nemo. It's like a new movie sponsored by Disney. Thanks. This episode, dude. If we were sponsored by Disney, we'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be
I
awesome.
meant to say that on the Mountain Dew that this was covered, brought to you by Mountain Dew.
Boy,
I fucked up.
yeah, good job. Now we're never gonna get sponsors.
I know.
Yep.
Okay, so
We have a sponsor.
Who's
so as
Yeti?
you all- yeah. So as you guys are flying along the coastline, it is getting darker and darker, but you do see on the shores a black boat.
Well, there's
It's
that.
a large ship, basically, with black sails. There are red gemstones that are encrusted on the outside that are probably about yay big.
I want one.
Yeah.
And
Red
it's docked
gemstones.
or whatever. It's on the shore. It's not sailing, right?
It's actually looks like it kind of made landfall. It's not like at a dock. It looks like they kind of shored the boat.
Huh.
They were in a hurry then.
Yep. See, I say
What
we
is it?
get off our brooms kind of close
Wait, should we investigate the
And-
boat? And
yeah.
try to-
I want to
and
investigate
do the sneak. You know,
the
the
gemstones on the boat and
pass
see what
without
their
trace.
purpose is.
The-
Do they have a purpose? Are they like fire cannons or
Is
something?
this-
They're probably
no,
just
wait,
decorative.
We've got to get
Is this-
closer and look.
Is this going to help us towards our quest?
Well, if
Yeah,
we
no.
can,
We might be able to take the gems and use them as fire cannons.
I don't think.
Yeah,
That's,
we
that's-
want to
Get
investigate
closer
the
and
boat. No,
investigate the boat.
yeah, go
I
past
just want to go
without
and kill
trace.
stuff. If there's drow, in
I
that
know
boat,
you always want to go kill stuff, but we've got to investigate
but
here.
I'm willing. I'm willing to do it quietly.
well, okay, yeah, I definitely think we need to pass without trace.
Yep.
Okay. So you cast the pass without trace.
Yep.
Is everybody going to the boat, or is some people staying behind?
I mean,
I
I
think
could
we
turn
all-
into a bird and fly around it, and scout it first to see if
I'm
there's
a
like.
noisy guy, so I'm going to
Yeah.
stay up on my my wing boots and just stay up high and
So we all
send in
agree
the quiet ones.
that we're going to float like in the distance while Yad goes in as a bird.
Yeah, go ahead, Yad, and do
Yeah.
a bird and at least check it out.
I would
Scout
turn
it.
into a bird that's, I guess, a
A
seagull makes
seagull.
sense.
Right. Yep.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna go pick at some boxes again.
Oh God.
So yeah, I would fly. I assume there's other birds. There's always birds that follow boats.
Oh yeah, you see a few other like seagulls and stuff in the air.
So I would get in the pack of those guys and
Right,
and be
yeah,
like, "What's
just
up, guys?
boom.
What's up? What's up? What's up?"
And they look at you confused.
They're
I
like,
know, and they all start flying away, leave you alone.
"Oh, no one likes that seagull."
While
Okay.
Yad's doing this, I'm gonna cast Alter Self and make it so that I look like a drow.
Let's
gonna-
see if Alter
gonna
Self
land.
has that.
Why?
It does, but you can read it.
Yeah.
How do I link it?
Copy paste.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm gonna land a little bit away from the boat, turn into a drow, and walk towards the boat.
Make sure you put your wings away.
My wings are up.
Drow
That
with
might be a
wings.
giveaway.
Oh my God, it's a winged drow.
Now, do you speak Drow?
What?
Yeah. Oh, good. He's thought this plan out well.
Hold on. Let me go back. Can I get
Just
comprehend
pretend you're-
languages?
Mute. Yeah, you're.
Hey, you
You're
cast comprehend languages.
They would have killed a mute.
Rodan.
They don't. They don't.
Red Dorvin.
As you're saying this, you hear above you from the boat, because you had said that you had already landed. And yeah, so you hear Julia Manya.
Oh, good.
Great job, Bella.
And I'm like, ka!
Hold on, I'll be up there in a second. I say it in common.
You don't get a response, but
You're about to get an arrow to the face.
I'm going like,
Yeah, you're about to
can I
get a
comprehend
response.
languages now? Please.
Am I anywhere near him?
you
Touch
you
me?
were a ways away. You can kind of you heard through his earring that he said that in common, and
I didn't think that through. Hey guys, I'm gonna need comprehend languages.
Oh my god, you're supposed to think these things through. That's
Be
why
right back. I left something down the shore.
I was gonna, scout, see if there was like 40 guys on here or like 2.
I'm out here looking for it. I haven't found it yet.
Balsar, I'm going to need you to roll a deception check with disadvantage.
Damn it!
Oh, come on, hot dice.
I say we sacrifice Balazar.
I got oils.
What?
A 10.
What feather?
Oh, I saw that 19.
Which
and-
feather do I pull to get this thing to turn around?
No, the boat's gone. The boat's gone. You're on a broom.
You hear, stay right there. I need to call someone.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just so at this point, make a perception check because you're flying around.
Yeah,
the boat.
and I see this disaster about to happen. Perception.
Okay. As a bird, you have the advantage with the perception. So, you see that there's only this one drow on the deck of the ship, and he looks kind of panicked, and he's like running, running towards the hatch of the boat to go underneath.
Am I close enough to cast Hold Person, or can I fly to get close enough to cast Hold Person before he hits the hatch?
I would say yes.
Okay, well that's
You
what
could
I want to
probably
do.
cast it from- Okay, so you cast Hold Person. He gets which kind of saving throw?
Let's see. It would be a
Wisdom.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
If he is held, can he still talk?
No.
Okay.
He gets paralyzed, so
So you cast Hold Person, and you see the magic hit him, and he freezes in place.
okay.
Okay.
So I let the guys know there's only one on deck, and he's currently
Let's go.
paralyzed.
We need to
So-
move in.
Okay.
That's what I say.
If I sprout my wings, they're gonna break Alter Self.
Yes.
No,
Um,
I don't think it does.
It won't matter now anyway.
Hold,
Yeah.
let me
Okay.
let me talk this out.
let me
If
check.
okay,
Um,
'cause I might be able to
Go
kinda,
down
like,
and
carry him off.
no, there's nothing that says that that it would break your altar self down.
So if I fly up there, can I carry him off down the shore so that the rest of the guys can get him and interrogate him, and then I can get comprehend languages and go back on the boat. I can change my appearance to look like him.
You can certainly try.
That's worth a shot.
All right, so you're gonna swoop in and try to pick him up.
Yeah,
All right, make a strength check.
strength check.
Actually,
of
I'll
what?
give you do athletics.
athletic. Oh, athletic. Oh, that's even better. Nope.
It's probably the same, but just in case you had bonuses for some.
Oh my god!
Oh god.
All right, so you swoop in and like try to like you saw what the mermaid did with Rogar earlier, hooking the arms, and so you swoop down and try to hook your arms underneath the drow's arms, but unfortunately one of his arms was kind of like close to his arm, and you just kind of like run into him, and he just tips over. Boom.
At least he's prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knocked him prone. Good job.
Damn it! I was trying to do something good here, guys.
Well, so far you've messed it up twice.
I think you're overthinking it.
All right. Well, while this guy is held, you hold him. I'm gonna go get this comprehend languages. I'll be right back.
Well, aren't they flying in slowly, quietly?
Yeah.
I thought we were all charging in.
Yeah,
Okay, so you guys are all flying in now.
that's what we
Yeah,
decided
okay.
to do when
need
we
to
got
stealth,
the word.
We need to stealth down below, or stealth
Well,
below.
Once okay, so y'all can land on the fucking boat
Yeah,
quietly,
then you can.
or
yeah.
hover above it.
All right, so
Give me
everybody make
comprehend
stealth check.
languages, and as a drow, I'm gonna go downstairs.
All right. See, that'll work.
Oh,
I'm not making a stealth check because I'm going downstairs.
I think this is more for them to.
Apparently, I'm not
Hey, Thorvin. nice.
Double zero, man. That is
I almost
nice.
should have used
Oh.
fucking lucky on that one.
Screenshot. Oh
double
man.
zeros.
That's how
Hit the side of
he
the
fell
boat
down.
and
His
fell
leg
into the
fell
water.
off.
I know. It's clinking around on the deck.
But it's a group check, right? So,
It is a group check.
Okay, thank God.
and everybody's got plus 10. So you got a 10, Thorvin. That's pretty
Oh, well,
good.
I got a 10.
Do I need to? Do I need to
When I
roll
saw
just to help
Thorvin's
with
roll,
the-
I had to roll, even though it's bad.
All right.
Do I need to roll?
I would say go ahead and make a stealth check just because you knocked over the guy. So yeah, 26. Yeah. So Thorvin, you look like you're about to fall off your broom as you're swooping down, but Rogar actually manages to like catch you and right you up onto the broom,
Good.
and kind of slaps you on the back a little.
I got you, bud.
So you guys quietly land on the deck.
I was never known for my commando tactics.
You know, dwarves, they're all about coming in headstrong. And
They are. They're
Hot. They
big,
come in
lots
hot.
of plate.
Yep.
so,
They
are
just
you going to
barrel.
try to go under the deck, Balazar?
Yeah, he needs to learn.
I'm gonna get the comprehend languages first.
That's
and then
good.
go under-
That's good.
Now,
So-
comprehend languages and tongues are two different things.
you-
Okay,
You actually need
motherfucker.
me
Which
to-
one do I need? Which one do I need?
You need
Both?
me to cast tongues on you.
Yeah.
Because you actually
Okay.
want to be
Yeah,
able to-
comprehend languages means that you'd be able to understand what people were talking, saying to you, and then you'd speak common right back to them. So
You would know they said if you don't say something, you're dead, and you'd be like, shit.
Norman, thanks for
you would know
thanks
that.
for clearing
So
that up. Thanks
yeah.
for clearing that up.
yeah, you would.
I
You,
would have been fucked.
I should have let it happen.
Yeah, that would have been funnier.
I'm like, I understand them just fine. Why don't they understand me? Bullshit.
And just keep in mind that prayers like that work when you're close to me. Very close.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just going down into the
Yeah, down in the deck is close
Right, but he
still.
has to be.
no.
No, he has to be
For me
close
actually
to
give you
What-
that.
give you tongues.
You are
Uh,
holding a drow on the top deck, are you not?
He's kind of laying on the ground right
Yeah,
beside
he's
us.
laying-
Yeah, but I mean, isn't that the guy you'd want to interrogate rather than going down below?
No. He was the scout. He's in the hold person right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can't talk. He can't move. He can't do nothing.
Yeah, there
but
might be
we've got
more.
a whole
Yeah,
No,
I go. I
around
just to show Wraith that I go up to the guy and kick him in the back. Say, see?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but hold on. Y'all could actually. He's paralyzed. Y'all would get automatic crits. Y'all can kill that sumbitch.
We're not gonna. No.
What?
Well,
We're gonna kill them anyways.
I tell the guys they need to tie him up because it only lasts a minute, and it's been about 55 seconds.
All right, I got him. I string him up real
Duct
fast.
tape over
Just
his
kill
mouth.
his ass. Stab him
This
in
is
the
a
throat
guy
real
we
quick.
can interrogate.
Well, we don't need to interrogate nothing. There's 15 more down that way.
We don't know that.
Go
don't
down.
know
Go
that.
below deck. Go.
Okay, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going.
So as you're tying up the guy, his muscles become loose again, and he's trying to fight against the ropes. You already gagged him first, so he can't speak. But Rogar, make an athletics check.
Don't break his
Rogar,
body.
yeah.
Don't break his body,
Punch
Rogar.
knockout check.
Athletics check. You said.
Yes.
Whoops, daisy.
There
Yeah.
you
So,
go.
yeah, I'm not even going to bother rolling his saving throw because there's no way.
No.
His natural 20 would be below that. So you managed to like hold him in place with a tight bear hug while everyone else finishes tying him up, and he's flopping around like a fish trying to get out of your grasp, but he just can't move.
All right.
Sure, you gonna talk to him,
Balasar
Balazar?
Balasar. So Thorvin, you cast tongues on Balasar. He doesn't have to stay in your
No,
range.
He,
once you,
he doesn't
yeah.
have to stay. He just has to be in my touch range when I give
Yeah,
it to him.
yeah.
Okay.
So you cast touch on Balasar, and he starts to walk below. Balasar, it is pitch black dark down here. You can't see anything.
They don't believe in lights.
They have night vision.
They're sleeping.
Drow do not need to see in the dark because they
I
see in
thought
the
I had-
dark. You
Do
have
I not have dark vision?
No, you
would
don't.
have to cast dark vision.
I thought I had it.
Why would you have it?
No, a spell. No, I thought I had the
Oh.
spell.
I thought you did have the spell dark vision.
I thought I did have the spell, but it's not in my list.
You must have got rid of it.
God damn it!
You swapped it for something different. So,
Balazar, this day.
I got
is never
dancing
going
lights. What do I
outside.
need dark vision for?
that's probably what
Oh
exactly
my
it
God.
was. Is you got rid of dark vision for
I
dancing
was
lights.
thinking, no, I've had dancing lights the whole time.
Right, that's why you got rid of dark vision because I can make lights.
I can just make lights for everybody.
Yeah,
Not
This
help.
might not be a good place to make lights.
guys, why is it so dark down here in Drow?
So, are you continuing to walk under, like in the dark, or?
You can just say, "Oops, forgot something," and head back out.
Yep.
Well, now we've wasted a bunch of
Wait,
spells
you
on
said
this.
yep. You're going down, or you're going back up?
Oh no, I'm going down. We've already used the spells.
Okay.
Well,
All right. So you start to walk down the stairs. Make a dexterity check.
Oh my
I'm
god!
I'm gonna cast dancing lights and have them attached to my room.
Oh my
What are
god.
you doing? What are you doing?
He's
Okay.
lighting up the space so we can come in and start killing people.
I'm just saying, hey guys, I missed a step.
I make-
gotta be able to see.
I start making my way down the hatch.
No, I don't need
Yeah.
you yet.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Got this.
Okay.
When does
so,
he get stabbed in the throat?
a dexterity save? So you manage to the dancing lights appear, and like right as you're taking a step, and you realize that you are about to miss a step because it was an actual broken step, and you luckily, since you could see, you step over it and get to the next step, and you follow down. You're in like what looks to be like the galley, like where they eat, and there doesn't appear to be anyone in there.
Whoa!
Cool.
There are
You
There are
did cast
doors-
dancing lights.
Yeah,
Yeah, there are
I
doors
say
on
we
the
all
northern
follow
side of the
down.
room. There's doors on the northern side of the room and the western side of the room. The right side is like where the side of the ship is.
What is in the room that I'm at?
You see like a dining table with some dirty plates on it. There is like a bar kind of set up with like
Is
a
there
barrel
anything
behind
on
it.
the bar that is like fresh, or is everything like ice cold because it hasn't been touched in a while?
There's actually on the bar itself. There's absolutely nothing. It's a clean bar.
Okay.
On the table, there looks like there was a meal had and nobody's cleaned it up yet.
You should do the
Um,
dishes. Just blend right in.
Is it so? Is the food warm or is it ice cold?
There's very little food left. There's just like scraps on it. But if you like put your finger in it, it's not ice cold, but it's not warm either. It's like room temperature.
That's yeah.
That's the finger you put in.
What if it was hot? Still, they're pretty close.
Yeah.
God damn.
Well,
Check shit.
no, I
He
get
was
it.
pretty close. He
I
was
also
right
know
on the
that
deck.
drows don't need to cast light sources in their own
Hey,
boats.
you know what? Shut up.
No, this is great.
I actually thought I had I had dark vision.
Should we
as well.
interrogate the guy on deck?
Well, we can't
so-
talk to him.
Ask him how many people
So
there
I'm
are?
gonna speak into my earpiece and say, "Hey guys, there's no one down in this room in the galley. If y'all want to bring him down here, we can all be inside the boat so we don't get spotted up on top."
And I'm
Good
going to say,
idea, Malazar.
I don't understand Drow. What are you saying?
Well, he would have.
That's right. He did.
And I'm
Well,
gonna
he doesn't-
say, "Get the fuck down here."
Why do we want to go
Yeah,
down
It's
there?
common language.
I don't understand the aggression. Why are you so mad right now?
We're checking the boat.
So, as you're saying this, Balasar, you hear footsteps coming from that western door.
Said there was a north and a south door.
A north and
They
a western.
see the light
is what
under
I
the
meant.
door.
Oh.
What the fuck is that light going on?
Okay,
Oh my god.
so I whispered that. I'm like, "Oh, hold on, guys. I hear some footsteps."
Okay.
I think we better get down there.
So I start gathering up the dishes.
Oh my god. I had to turn the lights on so I could do dishes, guys.
All right.
Start gathering up the dishes, piling them up.
So, a drow mage, like he appears to be a mage. He's wearing like mage's robe. Comes in and he's like kind of shielding his eyes. He's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Dishes.
I was picking up the dishes.
I'm not talking about the damn dishes. I'm talking about A, why aren't you at your post? And B, why do you have that damn light on?
I was just, I was trying to brighten the place up.
Death bolt to the throat.
Deception check with disadvantage.
A what check?
A deception check. Oh
Hold on, I'm using lucky.
Oh, that's right.
no! It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help.
I can only use lucky once per roll, right?
Yeah.
Inspiration.
What stupid thing did my brother do now?
Oh my god.
Look at the chat. Oh my god.
Oh, wow, there you
Oh
go.
my god.
What did I miss?
Oh my god. That was so bad.
Well, wait a minute.
He's like,
He rolled a
he rolled
one
a
with
20.
something else the first time and re-rolled a lucky and then got a 1 and a 4.
But so wouldn't he? Yeah, I guess then you would be a 20 and a 21, right?
Yes.
Okay,
20 and a 24.
but no, because you only with lucky you re-roll one die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I used an inspiration.
Right. Okay, but that's so.
You only get one extra die for inspiration, so you rolled a 20.
But you rolled a 21 on the first one too, so that was your.
No, but I got this. What? I
It was,
got
a,
deception.
He was
it was
disadvantaged,
deception with
though.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
I was at disadvantage the whole time, so that's why I rolled.
Yes.
You're definitely at disadvantage.
Y'all can all kiss my ass.
No,
I don't understand. What is he rolling for?
he gets the 20. So okay, so basically a drow came into the and he said that he was just trying to brighten the place up while he was cleaning up the dishes.
Why I
So
had dancing lights out.
so the drow is still shielding his eyes. He's like, "Can you please turn that shit off?"
I will in a little bit.
After
Okay.
my buddies get down here.
It's like, look, get back to your post now.
Oops.
I'm your
Okay,
superior officer, and I'm giving you a direct order to turn those lights off. And
I'll
get-
do it in
get
a
up- get
second.
back to your
I'll
post.
do it in a second. I am gonna finish these
I don't think
dishes,
that works.
and then I'll turn those off.
We have slaves that take care of the dishes. You need to get above board.
Well, they're not up here. Where the fuck are the slaves?
Oh my god.
Are you disobeying a direct order?
Balls, you are not a diplomat. You need
Right now,
right
I
now.
am because there's no slaves. I want to know where the hell the damn slaves are.
He's got a dish fetish.
He says, "You stay right there," and he turns around to walk
No,
out.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Telling his superior to
Come
come here.
Yeah, he's not paying attention to you. He's walking.
I can't polymorph.
I say we better charge down. He's about
Okay,
ready
you
to
guys
get
probably.
out.
All right, you guys
Rogar's
polymorph,
going down.
on him or on yourself.
On him.
Okay. What do you
I'm
polymorph?
gonna turn him
into?
into a little fish. They can't go anywhere.
He can't open the door handle.
All right, so that is a
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw.
Most
Still did
NPC
use
interactions
19.
with balls always end up with you stay right there.
Another place we're banned from. The galley
All right.
of a drow ship.
So, as he's taking another step towards the door, his form shrinks into like a little goldfish and flops down to the.
I go and I scoop the goldfish up. I go, and I go up to the hatch.
What did you do to him?
I think you tried to bite him.
I yelled bitch at him. I yelled, well, not yelled.
He turned him into a goldfish,
I
and
like
then he yelled
quietly
bitch at
said,
him.
bitch, and then he's
Throw
probably
him in a
pissed.
glass of water.
So I've got him, and I grab one of the glasses off the table. I put a little water in it, drop him in, and I go up to the hatch. Going up to the hatch, I open the hatch, and in the earpiece I go, I got another mage for you guys. This is a drow mage. Do not let him go. And y'all are like, it's a goldfish. I'm like, it's actually a drow mage. He's polymorph. Here.
So, are dancing lights concentration?
I
They
think
are. Oh god.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay.
all right,
It's okay.
all right, so he
Open
shrinks
the
out to a
hatch so
fish,
I
and the
can
room
see.
goes dark.
Open the hatch so I can see.
It's night out though.
Oh,
I need someone. I need someone down here pronto.
I'm down there and I turn Bahamut's
Yeah, but-
tooth.
Oh my god.
You
I
don't
light up
Okay.
Bahamut's tooth. I am in the hatch, in the galley,
like-
Bahamut's tooth out.
I'm like, we need to go
Lit.
get that. I go and grab the goldfish, put him in a cup with some water. I'm like, this is a drow mage. He's
Are you
polymorph.
trying to get yourself killed?
This is a drow mage.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna roast you.
Hey, no.
Yes.
No.
I turned him into a fish.
And Jack
yeah,
sneaks down and he's
Because
standing on the
because
broken
you
step.
somehow luckily deceived him.
He's a fish.
Guys,
Bring him upstairs.
guys, what's
Let
the
them
plan? Are we literally gonna empty this boat of drow?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do
we're
it.
gonna kill
Well, then
every
why are we?
last-
If we're killing them, let's just get in there.
Oh, well, get down here then.
Well, I
Get
thought you
down.
had a plan. I didn't realize your plan was to turn
I
people into
thought
fish and
we
fill
were
a fish
going-
tank.
My plan was to turn to a drow, go down here, and try to infiltrate. I didn't realize I'm gonna have dipshit here. Question
In the
everything
dark.
I do.
You're walking around a drow ship with lights on.
I thought I had dark vision, and I don't.
That's why he almost killed you.
and the whole thing started
Hey.
out as to find one to interrogate to find out what they're up to.
Oh, now we got
And
two
now
to
we've-
interrogate.
We've trapped one,
Apparently
we've turned
this
one
one's
into a
charged-
fish, and now
Hey,
we want to
alright,
kill them
alright.
all.
Do you
Apparently
spit
this one's in
goldfish?
charge of that one,
Hey,
so let's question
guys.
this one.
All right, balls. Let's go up on deck.
I
Let's
don't
question
want
the
fish.
scout. Let's question the scout. Okay. So Rogar
Okay.
goes, ungags the scout, and
And I go, this is your superior officer. You do what he says.
The
What?
drow looks legitimately terrified, and he's like, "Please don't hurt me, please."
what's it worth to you, huh?
Start
How
talking.
many people are on the boat?
What do you want to know? Well, I'll
me
tell
and
you anything.
Balasar, me and Balasar do group intimidation with our
Yep.
dad. All three of us get around.
That
him.
would be intimidating.
Yeah. I'm gonna intimidate the fuck out this asshole.
Oh yeah, with that hot one. This is your boss. What do you think about this guy?
Another lucky. What the hell
Oh,
is wrong with damn dice?
Don't put all your lucky out of combat.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
You got 15. That's better than a critical fail.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're not a very. You guys are too hyped up.
It's probably because I'm in the form of a drow.
All right. So
Must be.
I should drop the drow and just like here.
Yeah.
Drop
luckily, this guy was pretty much already intimidated by the situation. So he's like, "What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything."
How many of there are you?
on the ship.
Yeah,
On-
that's an easy question.
On the ship, there's only
Both on the ship and on land.
Oh, there's probably a good 40 strong on land, but we just left a skeleton crew here to like guard the boat.
Okay,
There's,
how big's this?
there's
how
4 of
big's the
us,
skeleton
and then
crew?
he looks at the fish and says, "Well, I guess there's only 3 of us now."
Well,
And then of course we've got the slaves down in the what's the bottom part of a ship called?
The poop deck.
No,
no.
like the hull.
The hold. Yeah.
So, what race are your slaves?
Mainly dwarves. There's a couple of
The
humans.
mainly dwarves. Okay,
Let's go rescue the slaves and
let's
kill
go.
them.
Let's go free the slaves.
Wait, no, hold on. What are you guys doing here? Like this is like so far from your.
What? Yeah.
your
Why are
main
you here? Why are you here?
Why are you here?
I have no idea. Honestly, the upper ups know what we're here
Yeah,
to do.
we gotta
You guys are the ass
a
end of evil.
goldfish.
You guys are
Yeah,
the ass
but-
end of evil. You know
but-
what you're doing here.
Hello. Your boss is right here.
Hey,
Do I
Thorvin,
need to
can you
make him
cast
talk? Do I
tongues
need to
at
make him talk?
goldfish?
Make the Dr.
Hey,
Pepper
now,
talk.
if you guys need help,
Oh, excuse me.
He's like, "Look, I'm literally one of the lowest ranked people in the Drow people. I was told to sit in this chair and to watch out for people coming aboard. I obviously did a very bad job."
Well, obviously, that's why you're the lowest of the low.
Yeah, so
Suck at what you do.
You have speak to animals.
Maybe.
Maybe Thorvin can cast.
But even if I
tongues
could
at
speak to
goldfish.
animals, he couldn't speak to me. I don't think.
Yes, you can.
Drow can speak common, but they don't normally speak common to each other. The whole like
No, but
Oh.
the way speak to animals work is you can send messages back and forth, or does it keep? Even though it's polymorphed, it keeps his personality, right?
he keeps his mental statistics,
Okay,
but I guess he'd be able to speak as a fish.
if he wanted to. If he ever wants to not be a fish.
I say
Balasar,
we bring them out.
Balasar, hold the fish up to the scout. Hold the fish up to the scout. All right, beautiful. I take out Bahamut's tooth and I behead the scout that's tied up.
Oops.
Well, the scout doesn't. Yeah, he's not useful.
No,
Yeah.
you don't do it. You don't do it, Dad. Use your. Come on,
Volpar.
cut that.
Rogar
bitch
already said he did it. So
out. Okay.
I
So
guess I need to take one fell swing.
yeah, and without any problems at all, he's tied up. He's
Yeah, he can't really resist.
you execute this guy.
All right,
Like,
Yad, Rodan, Thorvin,
I'm still a bird, by the way.
any of you have any more hold person or any kind of paralysis or any kind of spell that's going to stop this mage, get ready to cast it. Balasar, when I say let go of polymorph, let it go, and we're going to, because this mage is obviously the one that's higher up.
Yeah, we need to talk to him.
Oh, I'm gonna leave
I'm
this
gonna-
ass in the glass so he takes
I'm
damage.
gonna be right behind the glass, and I'm gonna grab a hold of him while one of you casts some type of paralysis spell on him. Are
I
you
can
ready?
cast hold person
Everybody
again.
ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Alright, ready?
3, 2,
2, 7.
go.
Bam. Hold person.
okay,
I grapple the mage.
All right, that would be a athletics
we need
check
to-
for Rogar. What is your spell save DC, Yadrissel?
19.
He rolled an 18. So he locks into place, and Rogar, you hold this paralyzed person in place.
So he's
He's paralyzed for a minute.
all right, and I'm holding him.
Yes.
right? All right, so I quickly untie the body of the scout, and then I tie the mage back up.
And
All
we
right.
put the gag
Make
in
a
his mouth.
Make a dexterity check to see if you can untie the ropes from the other guy and tie the other guy up in a minute.
Oh, God.
That's a save. Whoops.
While everybody else is watching.
Yeah, I was
There-
going to say I can go untie the ropes.
Okay, I'll say you have advantage because somebody else was helping you. So,
Oh, yeah.
A 14. You managed to just tie the last knot right when the spell wears off. But you're just putting the gag
I'm
in.
pissed off.
You're just putting the gag in when he's gonna try to cast the spell real quick.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna cast a punch in the face.
Can I use a reaction to see when I see him cast a spell
Yes.
and silence him?
Whoa.
That's a one action, not a reaction.
Oh wait! I'm sorry. I read that wrong. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I thought it would just silence the one person. Never mind.
Okay. So he casts. Yeah, you don't know the spell, but so you see Egrenar come up and try to start untying the binds.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Someone slap your dad, but it's not going to be me because he might kill me.
I know.
I'll get him.
All right.
I'm the only one that can probably grapple with my dad, so I go up and as I'm going up, I'm yelling to the other casters, "You need to dispel magic, silence this mate, do something." And I'm grappling my dad.
Someone
That would be
put his
So we're-
gag in his mouth.
All right.
Gag the drow.
All right, a 24. Yeah. He manages to just like you try to grab him around, and he just pops your arms off of him.
Good lord,
And
he's so strong.
he doesn't even pay attention to any of the rest of you. He starts to rip at the ropes and just physically.
Can I just lay a haymaker at my dad's head?
Uh,
Did my brother?
I'm gonna cast blur as well, because just in case he tries to go after me. And then I'm gonna look at this mage and be like, "Cancel the spell, or I will kill your ass." And I'm like crackling with like lightning energies going across my robes.
all right, make
And
a.
I drop the altar self, and I'm full dragonborn right now, and I am pissed the fuck off.
All right, make it an intimidation check with advantage because of the nice description.
Double ones. Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Get off me, bitch!
immediately you see the spell fade from Egrenar, and his hands are on the ropes, and he looks down at his hands, and he's very, very angry. He just got control of his mind back, and so he reaches
You
out
chose
and
the wrong-
snaps the neck of the.
So much for interrogation.
No, you know what? That's well, that's what we love to see. Come on, Belisar. Seeing our dad in action.
Yeah, those are
No,
good.
it's nice, but we didn't get any information yet.
We got two more. We got two more losers on this ship. We
That's
need
right.
There's three
But, I
more
mean,
guys
I
downstairs.
was just trying to get him to cancel the spell because I really wanted to kill him myself. But
like, Dad, you are the Dragonborn.
Well, okay, now we got two dead bodies up here. We should probably
So
hide
also
them
go
somewhere.
Down deep and pull up another one.
okay, okay, casting altar self again. Here we go.
We're baiting them up here now.
Yeah. he's fighting
One at a
him on
time.
the-
I say we go in and just charge them.
We should
He's
all.
gotta
I'm
throw
gonna go
lights
down
again.
into the galley first.
You're gonna try and walk in the dark.
Oh no, I'm gonna be dancing the fuck out some. But I'm gonna have them all combined. And they're gonna be the shape of another drow formation that walks beside me, so just so that it looks cool. Take all four lights and form like a humanoid. So they're gonna walk with me.
Okay, so you have what appears to be a light stick figure of globs of light.
No, if you read the damn spell, it looks like a humanoid.
Okay, remember about talking to the DM and
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
clarifying.
yeah. Tone,
Yeah,
though,
clarify.
tone.
yeah. If you read the damn spell,
Whichever,
okay,
Strong,
All right.
That's what he's saying.
calm.
timing out himself.
Whichever form you choose, each light and sheds dim. So it's a humanoid form of medium size.
Hey, that's cool. That's fine. Just
Okay.
the tone and the.
I get it.
Read that fell.
I'm
It's not.
easily excited.
It's obviously, but this is what we've talked about.
Prepare to get one-shotted.
Yeah.
My
Easily
speakers,
excited.
my speakers cut out on that one. They clipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
32%.
That's why. Yeah, I got Bow's turned way down in Discord.
Okay. So
32.
my
So-
dancing lights are walking beside me. We're gonna head down into the galley. Did anyone come up?
Nope. It's still.
All right. Do you
and
guys want to
the
bring them?
galley.
You guys want to bring them down here, so that
I'd
we're
say
not
we
on
go
the
in and
top of
just-
the ship, so that we don't.
We got to
in case
save
somebody
the
walks
slaves
back
anyway.
ship.
There's
Yeah.
no one.
Why is nobody listening to me? All right, fine.
I
fine,
missed that one.
Fine. I'm gonna go into the northern door.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut the western door and go into the northern door.
Okay. So as you're closing the western door, you can kind of see that like there's some stairs that go down from there. So you close that door and you walk over to the northern door. And inside is the what appears to be like quarters. What happened?
I don't know. What?
Oh my God.
What happened?
Well, Wraith has beautiful blue underwear on. He comes running
I
up.
think Eddie's muted too.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what
That wasn't
did I
underwear.
do?
That was a bathing suit.
Oh, okay. As long as you're wearing a bathing suit.
That was a speedo.
That's what I was laughing at. Yeah, because my channel's
I'm
about
like,
to be
what am I doing
terminated.
that's that funny?
Bant from Twitch is correct.
It's a bathing suit.
Okay, we'll have our lawyers fight that.
It's winter. It's winter. Come on.
You said you're supposed to get 3 to 5 inches of snow today.
I'm in my house. I like being comfortable.
I don't blame
Bathing
you.
suits are comfortable.
That they are.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so you open the northern door and you see that it appears to be some nice quarters. It may be like the captain's quarters. There's a nice 4-post bed, probably about a king-size bed. There's some bookcases that have some various books in them. There is a one book in particular that's set up onto a desk that's bolted to the floor.
what is this book?
You approach it, and let me see if tongues. Where was it? There. It is written in some sort of language you don't understand.
Okay.
I can read it, I believe.
Someone come down here that can actually read this.
All right, so
Is there anybody
Rodin.
else here? Maybe
I'm
let's
still on
clear it
the-
out first.
I'm still up on the deck as a bird, just keeping an eye
I
out.
thought y'all were gonna come down and bring the 2 dead bodies down here so we don't get spotted on top of the damn ship. Sitting there, if anyone were to come back.
I'm not worried about it. We got the advantage.
Oh, okay.
I'm just scouting from upstairs still.
All right.
Yeah.
So, am I able? So is Rodan coming down? Or do I need to
think
bring
we
the
should-
book? Do I need to bring the book up?
I don't know anything about the book yet, but I'm just metagaming and saying it's probably a good idea to clear it out first before we start reading.
Yeah, I thought there was 2 more guys down
There
there.
should be
wasn't
2.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so I take note. I'm like, guys, there's probably some good shit in this northern door. And I leave the northern door, and I go to the western door.
Okay.
You do know there's 2 more guys down there, right?
I need you to lick my butt.
That's a weird favor to ask from your brother. You do realize there's 2 more guys down there, right?
He's looking
Yes.
for him. I think.
All right. So
I'm a fucking anglerfish. I got my dancing lights out in front, and I'm trying to see if them bitches is gonna come up.
all right. So you're walking. Like, how far ahead of you are you having the guy walk? The late guy.
The light's not walking in front. Is the walkway wide enough for me to have him walk beside me?
No, it's like a 1-person kind of deal.
Okay. So I'm gonna have him walk right behind me, can I see stuff? Do I completely block the light? I realize I'm kind of big, but
No, you definitely have like a well. You're
does it
in.
shine along the walls
You're
and
in.
stuff.
You see like a you've altered self again, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you have like a drow shaped shadow in front of you, but there's enough light, like ambient light from the glowing light person behind you that you can see ahead of you.
Okay.
He's gonna be like right behind me. I don't want him in front.
Okay. So as you walk in, there are two drow sitting at a table that appear to be playing cards, and they notice immediately that light is starting to come into the room, and they like get up and they like both grab a sword and say, why aren't you at your post?
I was taking my lights for a walk. I was gonna come join me on play some cards.
My lights for a walk.
Yeah.
Where the hell did you get a light person?
It's a new spell that I learned.
You've never cast magic before.
I'm just learning.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Oh,
This
boy.
time I won't give you disadvantage. Okay. I think you got one lucky left if you want, but
I'm taking a short rest or something after this.
yeah. So they both charge you with their swords.
Great job.
I'm using my last lucky.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I
didn't
said
hear-
I'm gonna have to take a short rest after this.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
She didn't say you're.
I thought you meant like because you're gonna have to heal up or something.
No, I just spent
Okay.
my last lucky.
All right. So they like, all right, fine, whatever, and they like sit down, play some cards. We're playing Ooflamna.
Oh god.
Oh, that sounds like a fun game.
I know you always beat us, but let's see how you do tonight.
Fuck. Hey.
Yeah.
And I'm stretching. I go. All right, I'm down here. Come on,
All right.
come on."
You want to deal?
No, y'all deal. Y'all go ahead and deal.
Okay.
Can I
So-
stealth down there?
Yeah, sure. You still have. Well, how long does?
I think it's an hour.
Yeah. So
So-
it's been less than an hour. You
So
still
I
have your plus
whispered-
10.
Oh, but it's a concentration, so it would have broke as soon as I
Jacket
cast
with me.
a whole person.
Okay, so no plus 10, just a straight stealth check.
Awesome. I got this.
Oh my god.
18. You are relatively quiet, and you are sneaking out, and you're right you're in the stairway that goes down to this room, and you can like kind of peek around the corner and see the room that Balasar's in playing cards. So Balasar, the guy to your right at the table, passes you 3 cards, passes the other guy 3 cards,
Okay.
and puts 3 cards down in front of himself, and puts 1 card face down in the middle of the table.
Nice. So,
And so he looks at you expectantly.
I whisper to Balasar.
what cards do I have? What cards do I have?
What cards do
Yeah. You have a card that has like a 3, and then some sort of strange symbol on the in the middle that that looks like a triangle with 2 circles, like on each side of it, in the middle of
Okay.
it.
Okay, so that's one of the cards. What's the other 2 cards?
All right. So the other 2 is a 2 that has a circle, and it has 3 dots in the middle of it.
Okay, what's
The
the other one?
third card is a sword with a 7 on it.
Okay, what's the card in the center table?
It's face down.
It's face down.
Face down. Okay. I will go
fish.
and reach for the card in the center. Or reach for the card in the center
Uh-huh.
and bring it to my hand.
Okay. The guy to your right says, damn, I was going to do that.
Yeah. And then I look at my cards. So what is the card that I grabbed?
Okay, the card that you grabbed is a 12, and it has a picture of a dragon's head in the middle.
Oh, I'm keeping that one.
Do you even know what you're doing?
No idea.
So the 3 with the circle. No, the 3 with the triangle and the circles.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to set that down face up.
Face up. Like, dude, what the hell are you doing? You play it face down.
Oh shit! My hand slipped. Sorry.
My hand slipped.
It's like
So I take it back.
they both kind of scoot back from the table for a second and look at you like confusingly, and they're like, "So you're casting magic now, and you don't know how to play the game anymore."
Balasar, you need to stall him.
Look. I'm sorry. I'm new to the magic thing, so a little bit nervous. So I slipped, dropping the card. I'm sorry.
Make
I
another
would
deception
buy
check.
that.
Make another deception check with disadvantage this time because
As a gamer, you
Correct.
never forget.
Yeah, you lose.
And I come around the corner with Bahamut's Tooth, and I get a I don't know, preemptive attack on the one closest to him.
okay, make an attack.
And when he does that,
great weapon
I'm gonna-
Oh yeah, I was gonna say my great weapon master and reckless.
when I see him, and I see him going to swing on the other one.
Uh,
I'm gonna polymorph the other one into another goldfish.
all right, wisdom saving throw on that. He rolled a 2. So Rogar, you bury Bahamut's Tooth in the back of this guy's skull and basically turn like it's like a reverse Pez dispenser where his head flops forward but it's still connected.
Yeah.
That's not good.
And the other drow shrinks down into a fit like a goldfish and starts flopping around on in the chair.
Say, brother, you've got to know your limits.
That game sounds fun, though. We should learn how to play it.
Yeah.
We should learn how to play this game.
I think this guy. I hold the guy up, and as he's flapping, I'm like, I need to find some water. But, he can teach us how to play this. Come on. All right, guys, it's clear. Y'all can come down now.
Monster's about to have to create a whole card game on the fly.
Hey, I think I did pretty well for.
I thought so. I was in. I was
trying to
believing
play.
it.
I figured you made up a game. I was like, I'm gonna play the game.
He's created many games in his world now.
It's gonna be like Gwent, where that's like
Yeah, just-
the most fun part of Witcher 3. It's playing Gwent.
So you have the guy in the fish in the glass of water. I'm assuming everybody comes down now.
I'm still on top of the boat looking. Do I see anything of danger that I need to alert?
Make a perception check with advantage because it's sight when in your. 13. You don't see anything that seems to catch your attention.
Well, good.
All right. So everybody else goes down under. Or?
Yeah, I'm hopping down the stairs.
Okay.
We need to investigate the boat, fellas, for anything that's going to give us a clue as to where we need to go in the city of snakes.
I'm gonna try to interrogate the fish again.
We haven't released the dwarves yet either, have we?
No.
We haven't.
I'll go look for them.
I'll
Okay.
go with you, Thorvin.
All right. So you guys go to the room where the poker is being played, and there's another room off to the east that's more stairs down, and you find the hold underneath, and there are about 15 dwarves that are all chained up, and 2 humans. They're all chained. They look emaciated. They haven't been fed well. You see some like moldy bread and like some like stagnant water, like that they've been forced to eat. Like it's pretty rough.
Balazar yells, "Hey, you want to come do the dishes?"
No. I look at them, and the first thought that comes to mind is that I want to ask them some questions, but I want to cast a teleportation circle to send them back to the Undermountain so that it can talk to the hammer or talk to someone over there and get taken care of and get healed and all that stuff.
Maybe we ought to see if they're capable of taking the boat.
No,
No,
because if it's
they're-
a drought
they're-
boat, we'll get attacked on sight.
They're weak and they need to
Yeah.
be taken care of.
Put some food in them.
I mean,
I was going to say, let them have the rations on the boat, man.
I can
Let 'em
give them
pillage-
good berries.
Let
They'll
'em
feel
pillage
better
the
for a
boat.
little bit.
Yeah, but I don't. Okay, well,
But, I
we can
mean-
ask them questions and give them good berries and stuff.
Yeah, let's talk
let
to
them
them. But
eat.
I
Yeah,
say
let's
sending
take them.
them
Let's
is a
take
good
them
idea.
upstairs to let them eat
Yep.
at the table.
We can
All right.
ask questions while they're eating.
Yeah.
So yeah, Drishel, you're hearing this and
Uh-huh.
you're whispering. Are you going to come down?
Well, I'll wait till they get to the galley, and then I'll run down there and put some berries on the table.
Okay, so this little seagull starts running down the steps.
Oh, they in the galley already?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So you guys, I'm assuming, just like kind of let them out of their chains. There's a
Yeah,
big
as soon
like,
as we unchain them.
there's a big keychain on the wall that they couldn't reach. That you guys get to and unlock their locks, and they get to the galley.
And I light some torches and put them around the boat.
Okay. There are empty sconces around. Apparently, they may have gotten this boat from someone else, and they removed all the torches. But you fit torches into the sconces, and there's light
Cool.
around the boat now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run down there, and I'm gonna drop a bunch of good berries out of my
All right.
Okay.
out of my butt
Let's have some
of the
people
seagull.
talk to them. Or Dan, you want to come with me and let's go check out that book? And
Oh, there's a
that-
book? Sure.
Let's go check out the northern, office looking place.
All right. So, so as you're there, one of the dwarves actually tries to grab the bird,
Hey, stop it!
and he lets go
No.
immediately. And he's like, "What
Trust
the
me.
hell?"
It's
Do
fine.
it.
It's fine. And I hop around and I drop some more good berries on the table.
Like,
I'm like, eat those guys. It's good for you.
Yeah, eat
like,
that.
one of the humans, the two humans of the group, looks over to I guess Rodan would be in that room. He's like, "Do we believe the talking bird?"
Yep.
Yes,
Aye.
he's a druid. He's kind of crazy, but yeah.
So
this-
I drop a whole bunch of good berries and then go back up to the crow's nest to watch.
Okay. So they all eat a good berry each, and it's they feel full for the first time in
From one
months
berry.
and
Since they were captured. Yeah.
yeah. And they say, thank you so much, bird."
Can you guys tell us anything that happened? How you guys got here? Did you hear anything in passing from these evil bastards?
Oh well, we were captured a long time ago. We were part of the an expeditionary force that was going to investigate something that was happening at the near the Great Gorge. We had our two human friends over there who just decided to tag along. They caught us by surprise and killed about half our number, and the rest of us ended up in chains. We don't know why they brought us here, but we were forced to, do menial labor around the ship, and we've been forced to do a lot of mining and stuff underground. They always speak in their dark elf language, so we don't know what they're talking to each other about. But,
You notice any objects out of the ordinary, things that they had in their hands that you familiar with, symbols, anything of that nature?
So were they dark elves and not Drow?
Drow are dark elves.
Oh, okay.
The guy that was just talking kind of strokes his beard, and he's like, the captain always carries this staff that has like a black dragon head on it.
Awesome.
I've seen him pointed
Oh.
at people,
I
and
wanna
they
get
listen.
that
And they,
staff.
I've seen him pointed at people, and they did what he said.
Yeah,
Oh.
grab that staff. Whoop his ass.
All right. So my brother over here wants to send you guys to the Undermountain to see the hammer. Are you okay with that?
Absolutely, we would love to go home.
When you when you get to the Mage Tower, you need to tell them that the Fifth Temple freed you from the clutches of the Drow, and that we sent you here to give an update to the Hammer about us arriving at Orovok.
It will be done.
Beautiful.
Okay, so then I start to inscribe the runes and stuff and to send them to the Undermountain.
Okay. So you get down on the floor and start to draw the runes with the chalk, and you activate it, and the portal appears, and they're all thank you, and they're all very grateful as they start to file through the portal. They are gone.
Cool.
Did you guys find anything in the ship?
Well,
So,
I
right,
really
back to
haven't
that.
had a chance to look.
Yeah, back to that. Rodan, you've got the book now, right? You said something about that?
I've been doing a ritual kind of language.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So-
spoken.
Was written and spoken, or
I thought I had one for written.
that might be an ability you have as a
Oh, that's right. I do.
lore
have this.
warlock.
Yep. Okay, so I don't have to cast anything.
Yeah. So, it is written in the Drow language, and basically it's a journal, like almost like a captain's log.
Stardate 15/4.
And he never signs his name. He always just writes the captain. But he talks about how he's been given a mission to seek out the Yuan Ti and to speak to them and try to get them on their side in a coming battle that's coming up.
Alliance. That's what they're trying to do.
He's not sure if they'll if they'll be open to it or not. There has been conflict between the Drow and the Yuan Ti a long time ago, but he's hopeful that maybe he'll be able to convince them. And he puts "convince" in quotation marks. Quotation marks.
What you make of that, Rodan?
Yeah, well, I repeat everything. I'm not sure yet.
I wonder if convince has something to do with that staff.
Yeah.
Sure.
So is the staff? Do we have the staff?
No.
Oh, this is a guy that wasn't on the boat.
This
No,
is the captain. He left the boat, I
Would-
assume.
Would Wraith, Yad, or I would say, would anyone in the party, minus Rogar and Egrenar, have any idea about the black-headed staff that was mentioned?
Not I. I am sorry.
I'm thinking it's a staff that channels Tiamat's what she considers divine power to do the bearer's will.
Sounds reasonable.
That sounds reasonable, but we don't know where the power is actually coming from.
I just said from Tiamat.
I know you said from Tiamat.
I
but
just
we
said,
don't know that.
and I am for sure.
Oh, okay. You are for sure?
Well, no,
Channel-
that's what Balazar is.
She blesses or whatever grants the user that power to charm.
See, it makes
whoever
sense that
he points the staff.
she may
at.
have at least made the staff.
A lot of
Or powered
assumptions
it or
there.
whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Balthazar would know. He had a crush on her for a long time, so...
Uh-oh, now I'm down 3 cameras. Oh, Wraith's back. Jack and
Well,
Thorvin
I
are
had
missing
to-
on my camera.
Yeah, Jack and Thorvin are missing on mine. That's why I went and
Should I? Yeah, I still
reconnected.
see everyone. Yeah.
I want to reconnect. I got everybody but Thorvin, but
I don't want to do it when somebody else
Oh,
is.
Thorvin
I
is
don't
frozen
have
on my
Thorvin.
screen.
Oh, great.
now I'm missing Jack.
Jack,
well.
you might need to do it again. Roll 20. Struggle buses.
Yep.
What? I'm.
I can't
You're
see your
gone,
picture.
Jack.
I can
Oh.
see Thorvin.
And I close my.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm frozen up. I'm probably going to lose.
Uh-oh.
I can't click.
There goes Balazar.
Page
I
is
see Jack.
unresponsive.
Oh, I'm reloading mine.
Yeah, you'll have to
I'm gonna
close and
I got to
reopen.
reload. Yep.
If only this free platform
Oh,
was
man.
more solid.
Yes,
Jeez.
yeah.
They've turned into black
Well,
boxes. What do we do, guys? They've
It
turned
is
into black
free-ish.
boxes.
I
Oh
do
my
pay.
God.
I
Who's
do
gonna
pay. I
carry
do
it?
pay $10 a month for the
Yeah, the
Premium.
pro version.
the pro version.
Well,
but-
you should complain that the cameras
We're
are.
not getting your money's worth out of this.
Yeah, I mean, 30 cents a day, you'd expect a hell of a lot more.
Hey,
Honestly-
Thorvin's back.
Honestly, probably one of the best $10 a month I spend. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly.
That and his Pornhub Premium.
hey! I've got about 35 emails that all have the free 7-day trial. I mean, you never pay for that.
That's right.
This stream sponsored by Pornhub.
No, want nothing to do with it. If that's the case.
You've read the log and you've spread that information. What are you doing now?
We still have a goldfish, right?
Oh yeah, and the goldfish.
And so that's not
through
the
your
captain.
investigations and stuff. Like it's just a drow that's underneath. It
Okay.
was playing cards.
Yeah, it's time to throw him in the firing pan and have us a little goldfish feast.
Hell yeah.
Well, can we try to
Make
any
him a bigger
information?
fish first.
You know what happened the last
Yeah.
time we brought a goldfish mage out?
Well, this guy's not a mage, I don't think.
He's not a mage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he was in like
far
some
as we
simple. He was in some simple leather armor.
Okay.
Had a
So what are we
sword.
going to do with it?
Let's take him to the corner of the ship where he has no escape, and I'll block the doorway.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
let's
let's try it.
let's all
Okay.
corner him.
Sounds like a plan. All right.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
gonna release it.
Yeah. So the only like room that really has like a corner, like, you guys can do that like is either the card room, the hold, or the galley.
Let's take him to the hold where he had
That's
all
what
those
I-
slaves.
That's what I was thinking. We'll intimidate him down there.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna-
guys.
Want to stay
I'm
in
gonna
here?
take him. I'm gonna take him into the hold. Close the gate. Lock that bitch.
With everybody inside, I'm assuming, or just
Yeah.
by yourself.
I'm putting him into.
Oh.
Is it like a cell?
No, it's like a series of benches that they were sat on with
Oh.
like chains that they were like chained in place on.
Oh, okay. So it's not like cells. I can't like
No.
put my arm through the cell and then release the spell and he's inside. Okay.
No.
I think
Okay.
I think Egrenar and Rogar are standing next to Balasar while he does this with their arms crossed.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
See, those three are bad.
I'm gonna
about it.
drop him right in front of us, and the three of us are gonna be right around him when he comes out.
Okay.
All right, here we go. And I slam the fish on the ground, and I cause the spell to break. Pow!
Yeah, and that does enough damage for
Yeah.
the spell to break. You don't even have to break concentration. But yeah, like he's like curled up in the fetal position, like on his side, and he just looks up and says, "Oh God, what's going on?" In common.
Oh, look at that, Balasar! You got him to speak regular.
Regular.
I don't even have to have anything special to talk to this bitch. Let's go.
I just let me speak for a moment. Maybe I can give you some information that you need. Just don't kill me, please.
What kind of information you have? Start talking.
What do you need? What do you need to know? Well, maybe I can tell you something. I don't know.
Well, what's the black staff that your captain has? Tell us about that.
Well, he pointed it at me one time whenever I was being a bit insubordinate, and I don't remember what happened for the next 3 hours.
The next 3 hours. Oh, okay.
Oops.
Tell us about your captain's plans with the Yuan-Ti.
Oh, well, you knew about that. I just know that he's trying to like get them on our side or something. That there's supposed to be some kind of battle coming up.
Well, tell us about this battle. What's it about?
From what I understand, we're supposed to be invading someplace, but I don't know where.
Don't know where. You sure about that?
Yes, I'm telling the truth. My hand aloft. It's the truth.
Yeah,
The
they
hand
never
of
left
who?
it.
My hand to Loth, the Spider Queen.
Oh
Our
my
god-
God.
our goddess.
Thorvin Wraith.
Yeah.
You all go ahead. This is something I want to see Wraith and Thorvin handle.
Do we believe we? Do you have all? We have all the information from you.
I don't think so.
I think there's a little bit
So
more.
tell us about the rest of the drow that are going.
Show him your axe, Thorvin.
He doesn't have an axe.
Or your knee.
It's like, well, we sent about 40 drow out as a kind of like a defense force for our captain as he went out to make these negotiations. We haven't heard anything back from him yet.
So were they heading to the town?
They were heading to the city of the snakes. Yes,
So there's 40 more from this boat went out. Is that correct?
Yeah.
that's correct.
40 more. That's chump change.
As long as we can fight them 4 at a time.
I like that attitude. Yep.
So we've been in the boat a while. I still don't see anything, right? Like, we're good?
Make another perception check.
Make good. Oops.
Ooh.
Oh, I have advantage.
Yeah, because you're a bird.
Perfect.
So
Good thing.
barely on the horizon, you see like a just like what appears to you to be just like a little poof of flame, but being able to see it from that far of a distance, you recognize it as a fireball.
Uh-oh.
But it's way off in the distance, and you start to listen more carefully, and you can almost swear you hear like metal clanging against metal.
So they're fighting over there.
Battle going on. Yep.
There's a battle going on.
Well, maybe the Yuan Ti and
Let's
the
just
Drow
go-
didn't make
Didn't see
friends.
Eye to eye.
Let's go join the fray.
Well, let's go help the
So
one.
I
thief.
think-
Wait. Well, go ahead. Go ahead, Wraith. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I think when we leave this boat, we ought to set it afire.
I agree.
I
I'm
think
on
it's a
board
good
with that.
idea.
I'll
Burn
board
it
with that.
down. Then they're trapped. They've got,
Jack's good
got
with
the
fires.
stake
I
men
can
on
light
one
it up.
side, us on the other. We're going to
So-
take them out.
Is there anything else of value on this boat?
Make an investigation check.
I'm
I'm
investigating
gonna
the
look
hell out
around
of something.
too.
Anybody who wants to. Can make an
Yeah.
investigation.
I'm in the crow's nest. Ain't shit up here, guys.
No, it's-
Come on. Hello.
there's a good one.
Okay, Rodan.
Yeah.
Lead on.
Man, I have got the hot dice.
You do, Balazar. This has not been your day.
I know. It is amazing how it goes that way
I'm
sometimes.
gonna need to
I
take
take it
a
we're
rest.
investigating the bodies we've already...
Well, we're seeing if there's anything else of value.
Can we take
Rudan,
a 30-minute rest so I can get my damn shit back?
I don't think we have 30 minutes.
Okay, let's go.
all right. So Rodan, in the captain's quarters, you're just kind of looking around, and you've like in the it's almost like a dresser that the dresser kind of combo dresser desk kind of deal that had the journal on top of it. You see that like there appears to be like a false panel like on the below end, and you kind of push on it and it pops open. Inside is a very well made scimitar.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We've seen these before.
It's not like the dark black that some of the other drow have carried. This one is actually like a gleaming silver.
Who can use? I think that's a.
You know, I eat that sucker.
I've used scimitars in the early parts. What's its character?
Yeah. Rodan,
I'll
take
try.
a look
I'll
at it.
spin my eye and ID.
Spin your eye.
It is a +2 scimitar.
Look at that.
Oh.
We'll bring it. We'll sell it if anything else.
What about
Anybody need a
gold?
scimitar?
Any,
That,
like-
that would be a jacuzzi. Do you have a melee, Jack?
I think he has one.
I've got a short sword. Yeah, I could use that.
Yeah, I think it's because you're a finesse.
Yeah,
you
when I
use-
melee, I usually use short swords. Could I do that scimitar?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would drop the
Yeah.
short. That'd be better.
Okay, yep.
Right
I'll
on.
take it then.
Sweet.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. I'll take some.
Okay, so
Gold.
does that have to be added to my list?
Yeah, I'll
Yes.
add it for you.
Okay.
And doesn't he have another thing like the ice brand or something, like a dagger? A
Yeah,
magic
it is
dagger.
Frost-
Frost,
dagger,
yeah,
yeah.
frost brand dagger. I got
So
it.
you would use the short sword in your main, or the scimitar in your main hand, and offhand that dagger.
Yeah.
So you could go for the
Oh,
old
okay.
double attack.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
double attack and then sneak attack and
You just can't add your bonuses to the offhand attack.
Okay.
And Wraith, I agree with you on burning the boat, but let's sink it instead because I don't want a big fire.
But isn't it on the land? It's like stuck on the land.
It is.
It was on the
It
shore.
was
Yeah, it's not
It's-
going to sit.
It is shored. You could
Can we
attempt,
push it off?
You could attempt to.
How would we sink it without lighting it on fire?
Poke holes in the bottom?
With what? A stick?
We're far enough away, and they're not looking at it.
Hello.
Eldritch Blast.
You
We
got
could-
you got 3 Dragonborns here. Oh, he's gonna
gonna-
blast it.
I'm going to blast the hull. Come on, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But we-
We can blow holes in it so it's not seaworthy.
All right,
they can
I
fix it.
suggest we have
Wait,
Yggdrasil
what about this-
cast his
hey, what
tsunami to push it off of the.
What about this?
I could.
This
I
last drow? What are
Or
we gonna do
push
with
it up on shore where it can't possibly sail
Oh.
again.
Hey,
Ooh, that's a
Dad,
good
You want
idea.
to take care of this one too, like you did up there, because that was pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We still got the guy. Yeah.
all right.
So what are we going to do? Push it off or torch it?
think I can
think
push
we
it
should
off.
Yeah, so the guy is still like you guys didn't kill the guy, right?
Not
Like,
yet.
Yeah,
We were seeing if Egrenar wanted to kill him.
because we don't want to sully our hands.
Egrenar looks over to Thorvin and says, "He enslaved mostly your people. Is there anything you want to do about this?"
I'm gonna
With
cast true strike on Thorvin. There you go, Thorvin. You get advantage on your attack.
And with a well, thanks.
Fuck him up.
Thorvin might not be good at that.
Yeah.
He can
With
take
a-
him out.
Yeah. With a smile, I just kind of raise my mace and just strike him right in the face with it.
Okay.
Make
Go
an
ahead.
attack
Yep. With advantage.
with it.
Mace to the face wouldn't feel good.
24. That definitely hits.
Oh,
Damage.
Rex!
Hey, he's tied up. What
that's
can he do?
Shillelagh Club damage right there.
This is-
my weapon.
Yeah. So
See, I told you Thorvin didn't do these things very well.
yeah. So
Okay.
Thorvin.
The
Cast
guy
true
that's tied
strike
up.
onto Egrenar, but like, just show him how it's done.
He actually just comes up and picks up the drow by the ankles and hulks him, Hulk the Loki, ragdolls him a few times and puts him down in front of Thorvin again and says, "Do it again."
Softened him up a little for you. Another 5 will
You know
take
what?
him out.
You know what? My might did not please me. I'm going to rely on the powers of my god, and we're just going to do a guiding bolt at him.
Okay, and that hits.
Cast this full strength at level 4.
I'm guessing
Bam.
that'll do it.
Yeah, so go ahead and describe what happens to this drow.
Now, with all the might of my god behind me, and the retribution of my people that they've enslaved, hold my holy symbol to his face, and let loose a guiding bolt of holy radiant damage right into his his face.
And his head pops like a Gallagher watermelon.
Everybody bought their plastic tarps.
Everybody into the water! But I'm like, guys, there's fighting way over here and we need to move fast.
Okay. But are we shoving the boat off to sink
I
it, or
can
are
get the
we-
boat off the land.
How do you do that?
We gotta
Brad?
put holes in it first, right?
Yeah, you guys should put holes in it. But I can control water and get this thing in the ocean. So you guys should start putting holes in it while I'm doing this.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Rodin's already
Rodan.
Rodin has already popped one hole in it with the
I suggest more than one.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, we need several.
Boom, boom, everybody attack!
So
get it,
well,
we'll get
one second, Balasar.
You shot Rodan.
Someone for 22. Oh,
I'll say you have advantage because it's a large stationary object.
Yeah.
wow. Let me do it again.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So you guys make Swiss cheese of the hull of this boat with various spells and stuff.
Water would be
Cast
pouring in
Band-Aid.
at this point.
Cast Band-Aid on it.
What are you doing? Stop.
Oh, sorry. Ray
Yeah.
Frost again.
Yeah. So there's holes riddled throughout this boat.
Okay, yeah, push it off.
As a little seagull, I raise my little bird arm. and all this water just swells, raises the tide 20 feet, and it just picks the boat up. And then it creates like a wave and just pushes it out. And it would go out there about 100 feet or so and start taking on
sinking.
lots of water. And it should hopefully go down. I hope it's
Alright.
deep enough out there.
It doesn't matter, with the holes in there.
Yeah, if it's full of water, it should be good.
Yeah.
Well, we can get off this island. Those dudes, I don't think, are able to.
Well,
And
they
they're not
may
gonna anyway.
potentially, but yes.
Now we know there's fighting going on up there. We should probably still wait here and let the fighting
No.
continue.
Why don't
Yeah.
we go help the Wantee?
Because
No,
the one team might not like us either, and this way
Who
we
cares?
eliminate as many of them as we can.
Yeah, we need to
No.
use this to our advantage. I agree with Wraith. Believe it or
Let's
not.
at least go look and see how the fight's going.
Yeah.
See, that's what I say. Let's go closer because they'll be coming this way anyway.
What if we found
So-
like a hidden alcove and used the mansion and hopped in it for just a
Does it
couple
have
minutes?
windows where we can see out if they come by?
Balazar needs a rest. He's used up all of his luck today.
I don't know. That battle might be done by the time we get out.
No, I'm ready to go buck somebody up.
What do you guys think?
What if they don't like us either?
I don't care.
I'm
I
thinking.
want to go kill those drow.
I'm thinking we should get close enough to see the fight and see how it's going,
See, that's what I think
and
too.
then attack as soon as it's over.
Yeah,
Because
that-
they're going to be as weak as possible at that point. Both sides
Right.
will be. Do we want to try to
And if
clean
the
up the
Yuan
drow
Ti
first
win-
or the Yuan-Ti?
we
Yeah.
want to see if we.
Gauge Can we gauge it? Like,
I
Yeah,
think we'd have to get closer first.
Yeah, are
When we
we
close-
enemies of the Yuan-Ti?
Yeah, they don't like us. They're evil people.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back.
So
Okay.
they're both no good.
So how about pass without trace, get closer, and then assess?
Okay. Yeah, let's do
Yep.
that.
All right.
I'll
So
go ahead and roll my stealth.
yeah. All right. So
And we're going by foot, is that right? Or are we flying there? Or
I think we can. It kind of looked like it was over like a hill mountain area, so we might move faster if we just fly there.
Okay. I'm
All
fine with
right,
that.
let's broom it.
okay. So you start to fly. Everybody is relatively stealthy. Yeah, stealthy enough to. Yeah. So
Well,
well, plus 10.
Yeah, Thorvin's never too so.
I beat Rodan
18's good.
we haven't seen Wraith.
and Rogar.
Oh,
15.
And Ray.
Ah.
Good.
Hey, I
Yeah.
beat Rodan.
So yeah, the DC on this one was actually pretty low because they're in the middle of the battle. So
Yeah, they would. Yeah.
so you guys are heading that way, flying as fast as your brooms will take you, and you notice kind of like a large like rock formation kind of deal, and beyond that you see the fighting. You guys swoop in behind the rock formation to get a better look and to kind of peek around, and I'll show
is
you.
yeah, it's still a bird.
I'm still a bird.
So
Being able to cast while being a polymorph is cool. Or
It's pretty badass. Holy
Ooh.
crap!
and that's where we'll pick up next
Oh,
time.
no.
Oh,
Are we still stealth? Is that correct?
Yes,
So I can
currently.
sleep well at night.
Yes.
wow.
Are we still what?
We're still stealth.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning in the stream. Make sure to follow for the announcements when we go next. It'll be Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you Thursday.